Welcome back to the Revolution of Reason. I'm Robert L. Blackburn. I'm an Insurgent General in the Revolution of Reason. In my last video, my one and only video, I tried to cover correct use of the verb try, only to be used in the past tense unless you want to give a tale that you plan to fail. Try has two actions embodied in it, the effort and the failure. If you tell someone I tried to do something, you said it all. You made the effort and you failed. You tell them you're going to try, you're going to tell them you're going to make an effort and fail. Just a little side note there. But I did try to cover too much area. I was explaining how the world is crazy. I then thought I could explain the computer program of the human mind, and then I sought to tie those two together, and it was necessary. I'm not saying I did something that I didn't need to do. It took longer, it was more complicated than I would have liked, and had to split the thing in two pieces. I don't intend to talk that long here tonight. If it's not on one video, I apologize when it abruptly cuts off, because there won't be a second one to go with it. I said I've always been a seeker and a searcher. I've said that on my website or maybe my YouTube page. But what I mean by that, I've looked at everything. I've been curious about each and everything, and especially looking on what's going on in the world. You got to remember, I grew up at a time when the bank would loan you money to give you a 30-year loan to build a bomb shelter. I remember that, and I wondered why. I was a kid when in high school, grade school, when Eisenhower put "under God" in the flag. I think I'm the only kid in the school that wondered why they're doing that to my pledge. But I've always been a seeker and a searcher, and I've not really been satisfied with the answers I've found. The one question I always ask is, well, what in the hell is really going on here? Especially as it concerns humans, beings' actions toward other humans. That led me to the, seem to have Buffy here now. It did occur to me that we do act insanely toward one another and toward the planet we live on, and we act this way in every society. And so essentially the question I came to, realizing that every society had the similar traits of self-destruction, of greed, lying, cheating, stealing. I asked the question, if the world is crazy, and the total world seems to be crazy, what would not crazy have had to have been in order for it to have to end up crazy? And that's where I came up with the survival program. I was driving across the state many years ago on business, and exploring in my mind, what the hell's going on here? Well, yeah, the only program in the human mind, only possible program that would end up with all of us being crazy, is a program for survival, and then coming into society where tricks are not only possible, they're inevitable, and being tricked about what was supposed to survive. This would occur in any society, given the propensities of the human mind, given its fears, given its fear of death, its fear of the unknown, given its dislike for pain, its like for pleasure. It can enhance these things. It can change things by being taught to believe, to accept things that may not be true as true, to accept as untrue things that may be true. These are the leaps of faith. These are beliefs. And the other side is the setting of values. Putting values on things that the natural mind of man would not have, of humans would not have done. We do this. This is where I refer to a golf game. You tell me a man doesn't have an unnatural attachment to golf. But then if the world is crazy, what would not crazy have had to have been? And not crazy would have been a program for survival. We are programmed to survive. Now, how that program gets in the human mind, I'll let the Darwinians and the evolutionists, the Christians, anybody that wants to fight about how in the world we got a survival program, because I know it contradicts the original sin. I know it contradicts the idea that we are a flawed species to begin with. I understand that. That's why it's a revolution. If these things were easy, if these things were already understood, there would be no revolution. There has to be a revolution now. It's got to come at some point. We are in, and we don't even know it, a dark age. We have been for thousands of years. We'll come out of this, or we'll destroy ourselves. Flip a coin right now. But at any rate, I just wanted to touch back on the insanity of the world. I know it makes me look crazy, but that's where I said my only defense is that Mr. Spock said it. In an insane world, the sane will appear insane. So, except for Buffy here, we're okay. I'll catch you later.